Meanwhile, the Cincinnati Health Department is seeing a rise in calls asking about health insurance from people who have been laid off or furloughed. And psychologists are also seeing a high number of calls from people who are just feeling stressed out, anxious, or depressed because of the financial implications of this pandemic. As WCPO 9 News reporter Paulo Suro explains tonight, there are steps you can take to find health insurance and get the help you really need as you rebound financially and emotionally.
As the virus continues to spread, so does anxiety and depression.
It has been a very difficult and challenging time.
Dr. Stuart Bassman has seen it firsthand through the 22 patients he talks to on the phone every week, some of them facing unemployment or furloughs, all of them feeling powerless.
When people meet each other, one of the first questions they ask is, what do you do for a living? So you're defined in terms of your occupation, your career, your employment. So when one person loses their job because of the pandemic, there is a significant loss that occurs.
He tells people to turn to the rule of R's, focusing on relationships, redefining yourself, whether through working out or finding a new hobby during this time, being resilient, and finally reaching your renaissance.
Recognizing that we're going to come out of this stronger than we ever thought. What we're doing is developing emotional muscle.
But in order to get to psychologists like Bassman, health insurance can be an important factor.
Right now, people could be coming upon their 60 days of losing their current health insurance.
Outreach and enrollment manager Angela Robinson is in charge of finding your best case scenario for health insurance.
One of the things that you really want to look at is not necessarily the cost, but of course with loss of a job or reduced income, cost is a factor. Depending on your income, you could be eligible to apply for Medicaid.
Angela also says that just last month the department received 250 more calls than this time last year because of COVID-19. She hopes the calls will keep coming in.
We have been very busy.
She recommends reaching out to her department to receive free, specialized help from an expert to therefore get mental care during this uncertain time.
These thoughts, feelings will pass.
Paulo Suro, WCPO 9 News.